Really's on, unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. A fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up Patron every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody powers. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the pole, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the pole, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Hey, shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Get dirty, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get paid, it's maximum wage. That body belong on a poster. I'm in the days, that bottom is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a gun out of holster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your chauffeur. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the pole, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the pole, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown. Popping these bottles, touching these bottles, watching they asses go boom, boom. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down. Got you on my mind, think about you all the time. My body wants you night and day, but my head is screaming, go away. 24/7 got you on my mind, darling, I don't have the time. My body wants you night and day, I'm losing all control of me. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. 24/7 got you on my mind.
You know, I have.
What?
We're
You did get the ball. Second place. Out of your station. Let it go. These young ones don't let it.
I got you. Oh, no. That would have been.
all right, so we're ready. Let's get started. Be respectful of your time. So we have welcome to our last town hall meeting for 2022. Really appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate what you've all done in 2022. Arguably one of the most difficult years in healthcare. A lot of headwinds our way, and not only for us, but really for the industry. Reading Providence Health just reported a 1.7 billion fee loss for the second quarter, the fourth quarter, and that's kind of a trend all over the nation. So it's just very inflation and costs of materials are catching up, and then just overall labor costs. So it's difficult time in healthcare, but we're not going to concentrate on that. We're going to concentrate on the positive things that you've all accomplished in 2022. As you all know, I've always felt that, and I've shared this with you in every town hall meeting done, that you create a foundation. And the foundation has to be on employee, patient, and physician satisfaction and on quality. You have that combination, and you achieve the highest you can on that, and all else will fall in line. So today's presentation will just touch, it's not a long presentation, just touch on some of that stuff that we've done, that you've all done this year. So I'll give you some updates. We'll talk about the engagement surveys. We'll talk about a big celebration, centennial celebration that'll be done next month, and then we'll ask questions, and then we'll do the Wheel of Fortune. So a couple things on the Wheel of Fortune that we've added. Actually, one additional prize that we've added to the Wheel of Fortune, and that is Pelican tickets. You get a pair of Pelican tickets. You actually have 4 chances to win on the board for Pelican tickets. You have 2 straight out chances, and then you have 2 spinner's choice. Spinner's choice allows you to choose whatever item, including the Pelican tickets. And we've actually given out a significant amount of Pelican tickets. So if you win, if you get anything that's not a Pelican ticket, you go over here to get your gift. If you get a Pelican ticket, you go over here, and Jessica will write down your name, because it's digital tickets. We send it to your email, and you'll be able to get them. So it'll be good. So what's happening at Touro? So 2022 is the year of excellence. As you all know, every year we have a theme. We did in 2019, which was the first thing, our first year here. First theme was the year of experience, and who would have known that COVID was going to be in 2020? What an experience that was, but we concentrated at that time about making sure that we maximize our employee, our patient, and our physician satisfaction. And we've actually been building. I'll show you some trends on that. We've been building. But I really want to highlight the excellence that you've all provided and driven this year, and some of the things that we've done. And I'll show you some of that. I want to start off by our breast care center. So we just basically finished our breast care center. This is the imaging center that was in Napoleon and Claiborne in that corner. We've converted that to a dedicated breast care center. It'll revolutionize how we care for breast cancer. It'll be a multidisciplinary approach where we're going to have radiation oncology, medical oncology, our breast surgeon, breast reconstruction surgeon, and our mammographer all working together to create a unique care plan for that patient. So the patient's not going to have to go all over the city to go see the radiation oncologist and so forth. Everybody's going to be there and they'll coordinate that care plan. So we've renovated the entire area. It looks beautiful. It's kind of a spa-like feeling when you walk in, a little waterfall and so forth. I encourage you, if you're in that area, please go in and ask them for a tour. They'll give you a tour. It's beautiful. I think you'll all be very, very proud of our breast care center. Wanted to just touch upon this transaction that was announced, I guess, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And that is that Tulane and LCMC are partnering together. In essence, LCMC is taking over all 3 of the Tulane campuses. So Tulane, Maine, Tulane Lakeside, and Tulane Lakeview. So that'll give us a presence, LCMC presence in the North Shore. We're excited about that. And I've been asked, how does this affect Touro? Positive, negatively, and stuff. I think it's positive. I think in three ways. As you may have heard with the announcement, they're going to close Tulane Main campus. Why are they going to close that main campus? Multifactorial. First and foremost, they're going to move the Tulane academic component to EJ. So EJ will become a Tulane academic center with some LSU, and then UMC will continue to be primarily LSU with some Tulane there. There is an overbed of inpatient beds in New Orleans. So that average daily census that is in Tulane can be absorbed at EJ and at UMC easily. And then the campus, the actual building of where Tulane, Maine is, needs significant capital dollar improvement. So that's what I think is driving most of that decision. But for us, when they close it, the ED visits that they're presently seeing, that gets redistributed. So UMC will see some of that, Oxford will see some of that, but we will see some of that. So that'll increase our ED visits. We know that all of the employees that are in Tulane, Maine will be redistributed. They are all guaranteed jobs. And of course they are, because there's a shortage of healthcare workers. They'll be guaranteed jobs at any of the other facilities that LCMC go. We think we're going to get some of those that want to come here. And then thirdly, certainly not least, is the physicians that are there that have established practices in downtown and uptown will want to also either go at UMC or stay here and not go to the better eat. Again, we'll have questions and answers later. If you have any questions on that, you can. Want to always talk about security. I know that's really in everybody's mind. So we've added all these crosswalks. Hopefully they've improved. I mean, at least I think they are. I do caution you to still wait, make sure that the cars stop, because there are still some cars that will not slow down, stop. We are going to, on these actual signs, we are going to be installing on the very top battery operated lights that'll be flashing to at least bring attention to some of these drivers that are just running right through. And so we'll do that, including we're also going to be ordering, and we've ordered already, some signage that says reduce speed. And we're going to put that throughout the perimeter of our hospital, because at Butcher, they also sometimes people like to speed there. And so we're going to do that. We've added security officers. Not only that you see patrolling the campus, but also the parking lots. We've had some challenges with hiring police officer, security officers, so we've contracted them with a company. So you're going to see more contracted officers, and then we're going to be doing a significant upgrade of a lot of access doors throughout our hospital. You're going to need your badge to access a lot of doors throughout the hospital. And again, that's just to secure if somebody were to compromise and come into our hospital to do some harm and whatever, they're going to be limited to where they can go and so forth. And then a lot more cameras. You're going to see cameras. We feel that by the end of 2023, all of our parking lot will be under camera 24/7 surveillance. All of our entrances and exits are under surveillance right now. So employee PTO, I guess I was going to ask Troy to talk about it, but I'll go ahead and talk about it. This is something that came up at the last town hall meetings a couple of times, so I want to kind of talk a little bit about this. I guess the first thing that I'll talk about is there was a lot of concern as to why is it that vacation, sick time, and holiday is all lumped together. If it was separated, and you wanted to either cash out, you would only then have access to your vacation time to cash out. When it's all lumped together, if you wanted to cash out, you can cash out all of it. So that's an advantage for you to be able to do that. It should all balance out. And what I mean by that, if I were to separate the three, and you've been here and you're accruing the maximum you can possibly accrue, which is 9.8 hours every pay period. Let's say 10 hours of pay period. 26 pay periods, 260 hours a year is the maximum you can accrue. If I were to separate the three would add up to 260 hours. It's not like if I separate the three, then you're going to get 300 hours. No, it still stays the same. So we do feel that combined, it does bring an advantageous situation. The other thing that I've been asked is, well, why is it that we get penalized when we sell? That's not a LCMC rule. That's an IRS rule. IRS says that that selling of vacation hours is a benefit that has to be taxed and has to be penalized. And how that is for us is we pay you at 100%, but we penalize you for 4 pay periods you don't accrue. In some other places, they pay you at 75% and you continue to accrue. Here we chose at 100%, and so that's the way it works. The other thing that we want to point out is come March of next year, there's going to be new maximum PTO accrual amounts, and if you've been from 0 to 5 years, it's 200 hours. And if you recall, that was the way it was for everybody pre-COVID. Then if you're from 5 to 10 years, you can accrue up to 220 hours. And if it's past 10 years, it's 240 hours. So what happens if in March you have 260 hours? You're going to be dropped, and you've been here 25 years. You're going to be dropped to 240. So you're going to have to make some decisions. Here are the decisions you got to make. You got to take vacation, right? Take vacation. That's why they put these. Every place that I've ever worked has maximum. There's no place that has a limit. Why is that? They want to force you to take time off. it's mentally, physically important to, take some time off too. So that's why they force you, or they'll force you to sell. Obviously there's a penalty, that you, but if you have, if you have, let's say 300 hours and this thing is approaching, you got to make a decision. And so, if you sell, let's say 200 of those hours, and let's say you make $30 an hour, that's $6,000 that you have, that you can get, and you can invest, you can pay off debt, take vacation. So it's, kind of a little bank that you have there, that you're able to access. And so, that's the way that our system has it. Obviously, it's not a Touro decision, it's a system decision. It fluctuates in a lot of different places, but in every place that you work, you're going to have maximum and you're going to have requirements related to how you sell and what type of penalty is provided. One of the employees of the earlier session asked, instead of 4 pay period penalty, why can't it be 3 pay period penalty? And we're going to check on that. Obviously, it's not a Touro decision, it's an LCNT, but we're going to bump it out. Obviously, 3 pay periods is better than 4 pay periods penalty, so we're gonna check that out. If you have questions on PTO afterwards, Troy is here. Please ask them. Again, we always like to be an open book with you, so just let us know. What are some of the questions that you might have related to that. Want to talk about employee engagement real quick. Really happy with the scores and the participation rate. If you look at the participation rate, out of 1,470 employees that could have taken the survey, 1,183 took it. So it's 80.5% that actually took the survey, which is a great participation rate. Last year, we were at 69.2%. So we actually increased. So 8 out of every 10 employees took the survey this year, which is phenomenal. We're very happy. And then the scores were incredible. Remember, this is net promoter scores. So these are employees that gave us a 9 or 10 on these 4 questions. If they gave us 0 to 8, doesn't count. So only 9s and 10. If you look at the very top, that's the NRC Health. That's the average nationally of how every hospital scores on these 4 questions. And you can see that we significantly did better than the national average on all these questions. So the 4 questions are overall rating place to work, likelihood to recommend place to work, overall rating place to care, and likelihood to recommend place to care. And what I would say here is this. I want to get, so my promised land related to this is that every employee ultimately scores us a 9 or 10. Because there's 2 things that to me are the most important things in my plan to accomplish here. And that is that our employees feel that this is a good place to work, that they feel good about it, and that they can recommend it, and that this is a good place for care, and that they can recommend it. But if you don't feel like that, you don't feel that we're a 9 or 10 on that, I respect that. I do. That's why I give you my phone number. That's why my door is open for every one of you without an appointment. You can come to my office at any time and you can say, Manny, I want to tell you why I don't think that this is a great place. Why I can't recommend a friend to come to work. Why I don't bring my family for care here, why I don't do that. I respect you for that. Give me a chance. See, if you don't tell me what are the things that stop you from giving a 9 or 10, I can't fix it. Yeah, you can tell me, look, security here sucks. I don't like security. And so I can't give you a 9 or 10 with the present security situation. That gives me a goal. That allows me to work on something so that I can get you to feel good. Is this utopia? Is there utopia in work? I don't know. Maybe you've achieved that. I can tell you, I've never achieved it. I've never reached utopia, but I've gotten close to it. And that's what I'd like to do here is I'd like to get close to it. Are we the best payer? No, we're not the best paid, stuff. Do we have the best food? Do we do the best benefits? No, but there are a lot of other things that we are in our control that we can work on and want to work on. I just need you to tell me. So please, my door is always open. There's no retribution, there's no retaliation. You can tell me anything. And I will, tell you, yeah, I'm gonna be able to do this. No, I can't do this. You tell me, Manny, I want the hallways, instead of being 8 feet wide, I want them to be 10 feet wide. And I get a prize and it's $35 million. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna be able to do that. But a lot of other things I can do. I really can. You see, I was asked at the last town hall meeting, hey, Manny, do you think that in every corner we can put crosswalks and stuff like that? You can do that. We can. There's things like that that we are able to absolutely do. And so please, likewise, a place to care. If you do not feel that you can get the best care here, or that you can recommend somebody to get the best care here, then I need you to tell me, why is it? Manny, our nurse to patient ratios suck. They're no good. We can't provide the right call. Okay, I want you to tell me that. So see what I can do about that. See what I can do about the equipment. Oh, this equipment here is not the greatest equipment. Tell me about it. See what I can do about equipment. My niece was here a couple of weeks ago. Actually flew her from Miami. She's having some neurological issues. And I flew her from Miami to get seen here at Touro. Most of my family is in Miami. My brother, my sister-in-law, they live in Miami. You know where their primary care doctor is? It's in New Orleans. They get all of their health care here. They fly once a year, they do all their physicals here, they do all that here. And it, oh man, you get special treatment. I believe in this place. I believe in you. I believe in the quality of care that you deliver. So I feel I bring my family here. If I did not feel that I can bring my family here, I wouldn't be your CEO. Believe me when I tell you that. That to me, those are the two most important things that I do as a leader here, is making sure that you feel happy here as an employee and that we can deliver quality. And then our physicians also scored really, really high. So I'm very happy with our physician scores. And then this is a graph that kind of really shows how we've, so this is from 2019 to 2022, kind of shows how we every year more or less have increased on overall satisfaction rates, which is great. So I am going to invite you to the party of all parties. This hospital is 170 years old and has never had a party like the one we're going to have on December 3rd. So on December 3rd, I'm inviting each and every one of you and each of your family members. Bring all your family. Bring your grandparents. Bring all the kids. Okay, we are closing Louisiana and Britannia. That whole parking space will be redone. We're going to have a party that will have music, food, confetti. It'll be a children's zone. I mean, it's going to be a party, a great party. So please, December 3rd, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can come and bring whoever you want. Okay, but let's make sure that we celebrate. It's 100 years of being where babies come from. So we want to definitely celebrate that. All right. So with that, I'm going to open it up to any questions that you have. No questions.
Do you think we'll get a cost of living increase?
That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know. So, no doubt, we typically do 2.5%, 3% on an annual basis. That, definitely doesn't even make a dent with inflation. It's something that we've escalated. It has to be an LCMC decision. And they're definitely looking at it. But yeah, it's a situation. 2.5 is not going to do it. Yeah.
Thank you for the confidence. Really appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely. Good.
I've been talking to some people who say that, you know, they've worked with people who don't have any winter. It's possible to have like an area for staff to go, like a quiet area, like a garden, or like a garden. I know it sounds stupid, but a lot of people say they'd be nice to go and sit somewhere
Outside.
Yeah, just to have somewhere to relax, because they say a lot of people work where there's no windows, they work 10-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts or whatever. So just, and a couple of people says to me, it's so lovely, just somewhere we can go, sit on a bench. Like, just like that.
You write that down?
That's great. Like a little garden area, sit.
We used to have that, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking as she was talking. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna make that a really nice area.
Relax.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Great idea.
I think that's a fabulous idea. There you go. I'll tell you.
One more installment, but there was talk of continuing it into 2023. Is that something that you guys?
So I know that you're gonna get another installment, I guess, in January.
That'll be the last one.
Yeah, for the time being, they haven't made a decision as to whether they're gonna continue it or what they're gonna do, how they're gonna do it. And you know, it might be, they'll just continue it. It might be a, less amount or a reduced amount. It might be incorporated in your merit increase and how that's done. I know that they're talking about all that stuff. They're looking at all that. So the question was about, retention bonus and would that, continue and so forth. So we haven't gotten a decision on that.
Two things. I've noticed the added security and that's been really great in the mornings. I have seen quite a few cars going the wrong way on Foucher just over the past week or two.
Okay.
So maybe some more signs.
That say, do not enter one way. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then my other one was, do you know at Tulane Lakeside if they're gonna keep their inpatient rehab or is that gonna be kind of distributed amongst the inpatient rehabs at East Jeff and here? And stuff?
Yeah. So what I've heard up to now is that, yes, they're going to keep it. I don't know the long term. We have enough duplication, but at the same time, as you well know, New Orleanians don't like to drive too far for their care. And so, the fact that West Jeff has it, that we have it, it's still a long drive if you live in that area. It's so I know that there's some talk on it. No final decision. Yes.
Question, what about the breast care center?
Yeah.
Is that open now?
It is
And the surgeries for the ladies will be done here,
here.
so everything else.
Everything will be done there. So they got a PET scan, an MRI. I mean, everything will be, it's all enclosed. And then, we have a vacant lot right next. And so as that whole program grows, we'll look at what we can do from an expansion perspective.
Timing on the final. Does that?
January 1st is what they're shooting for.
The breast center, is that exclusively for the breast center, or are they still doing imaging, regular imaging?
Exclusively for breasts.
Where's the image?
At Britannia, we have an image.
Temperature?
Yeah. So we moved all of that equipment. We expanded Britannia imaging.
Oh,
So we moved all of that equipment over there, CTs and ultrasounds and so forth. So that's there.
MRI.
Yeah. Any other question? All right, so we're ready for Wheel of Fortune. I don't know why I have a hard time with this thing.
You gotta do two-handed.
It has to be two-handed? All right, in that case.
So I can think about that.
No, I did not do that. Why do you think that? All right, so this is the way it's gonna work. Pay attention, because we're gonna be a rapid fire. So I'm gonna call the last 3 digits of your ticket. All right, when I call that, you're gonna come up, you're gonna spin the Wheel of Fortune. If you get Pelican tickets or Spinner's Choice and you want Pelican tickets, Then you go to Jessica. She's gonna get your email, whatever, so that we can electronically send you the tickets. All right, these are, you get 2 tickets and these are good seats. So if you like the Pelicans and it's a good experience, you can do that. If not, any of the other choices, then you come over here. All right, and how many are we gonna do? A whole bunch? 25. 25. All right.
Man, I think the number going down a little bit low.
Yeah? All right, yeah, don't worry about it. 025, 025. All right, you're gonna be the first to spin the wheel of fortune. All right, 061, 061. 061. Over there, okay.
Yeah.
You got a Bluetooth music. Thing. Yeah.
Speaker is
Speaker, it's a Bluetooth. Oh. 080. It's a teacher. It's one of the Saints t-shirts or whatever, or journal paper. All right, what is it that I call?
080.
080. You have to be here to win. No? 040. 040. That would be me. All right. 063. 063. Yeah. 058. 058.
I won an umbrella last time.
You can pick something else.
You're taking 057. 057. Congratulations, you're going to spin the wheel of fortune. Movie tickets. 071. 071. There we go. I can't believe nobody's gotten Pelican tickets. Maybe it's your opportunity to get some Pelicans.
Shake that back.
Ah, there we go. We got spinner's choice. You can choose whatever you want. You can choose whatever you want. You want Pelican tickets?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
026. Ah. 065. 065. 065. Zero 42. 042. Zero 50. 050.
Yeah, sorry. Take your ticket.
You're welcome.
A hat.
Got it, all right?
Oh.
Okay. 018. 018. 018. I don't want to do this. 018.
Oh, I already have one of those.
014. 014. 014. Where's everybody at? The last 3 digits.
Oh.
What's your number?
019.
Oh, sorry. 066. 066. 066. All right. 024. 024.
I want to spin and stop.
021. 021.
Some help.
021. All right, you're close. 027. 027. All righty.
I'm shaking.
044. 044. All righty. Uh, 074. 074. That's close. 037. 037. 037 here. Zero 59. 059. 059. See? 023. 023. 023. You here? All right. You gotta let me know. How many have we done?
Here's Troy.
054. 054.
I think we did. Do we still have one?
017. 017. No. Zero 29. 029. Righty.
Yes, Ben.
075. 075. There you go. Zero 15. 015. 015. Are you here? 015 is not here.
25.
067. We have a decision.
It's over there. Oh.
So here's the decision we got. We're supposed to do 25. I've done 25. The question here is, you're gonna decide, do we do 5 more or do we do 10 more? 019. 019.
Right there.
055. 055. I wanna, get Pelican tickets. What's going on? Nobody's getting Pelican. 016. 016. I always get you. 030. 030. 036. 036. 036.
I got it.
060. Got it. 053. 053. All right, we're gonna do 5 more. 047. Well, Got it. 012. 012. Doesn't matter.
Water bottle.
009. 009. Got it? We're gonna do 5 more. All right. Look at this, we're gonna do 6 more. All right, here we go, rapid, 032. 032, go for it. 051. 051, go.
Everybody gets so excited.
Here.
No, just, 022. 022, over there. 043.
Oh.
043. Got it? 041. 041.
Oh, right here.
041 here.
That's right
You're going to spin the wheel of fortune. 076. 076. Here you go. And the last one, folks. 064. 064. 064 here.
No, pretty much.
No.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, you know what?
Hey, look at. See, just okay.
You might want to take a picture of this. No, Spencer's choice. Spinner's choice. That was great.
Yeah. Oh.
What happened? Are you serious? That's not right. I'm gonna have to believe, but I still believe,
Nice.
usually it's Jessica, so I have to blame, Brett.